Hey guys, it's Jess, and in this video I'm going to update you about my Nexplanon and do my skincare while I do that because I wrote down everything in my little journal. So I'm going to do my skincare while I do this because I just got out of the shower and did that video. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay. This is my arm. The bruising, yeah, it just looks like it's bruised on camera. I don't know why. I messed with the lighting and everything and it still looks bruised. But there's no bruise at all anymore. This is where we inserted the rod. And the rod is right there. Right here. I can still feel it, but it's very hard to see. The actual rod now, the actual rod is not poking out like it used to. It is fully healed and you don't really see it anymore. It kind of blended in my arm now. And now I don't have that bruise to dictate exactly where it's at. So now I have to take longer time to feel it. And I'm hoping this hole does not go away, because in my opinion it looks like a little pimple or something, but it's not. But that's where I've been dictating where my rod is. Right there. That's where I've been dictating it. So I forgot to look at when I got my Nexplanon, but I'll put the date here of 2023 when I exactly got it. And today is January. Hold on, let me get back to you. This is okay. I got Nexplanon December 18th. Today is January 11th, 2024. I got Nexplanon December 18th, 2023. And this is what it looks like now. This is finally an update because I've been needing to give you guys an update. I'm sorry, I've been so busy and dreading the cold, being in cold, but I have my space heater down here keeping me warm. So this is what it looks like now. So I don't know how long from December 18th to January 11th is. I don't know how many days it is, but that's where we're at. That's what it's looking like. So I got Nexplanon at December 18th, and then December 30th at 7:25 p.m. I had a slight headache on the right side. So above my eye, above here, I had my slight headache there on the right side, and nausea. I felt very, very nauseous. And looking at screens and light made it way worse. And darkness, being underneath the covers, had the LED lights turned off. I was completely in darkness. That made my headache way better. So much better. So much better. So, I don't know if Nexplanon does with headaches. I had way worse migraines and constant migraines with Depot. Now with Nexplanon so far, I've only had slight headaches so far, and it only lasted a day and a half, 2 days, and then it went away for the third day, but it was just slight. It wasn't constant pounding migraine like I had for Depot, where it lasted me 3 weeks for a migraine, which thankfully that didn't happen. And then I don't know if I'll do skincare. I can't do two things at once. I can't do two things at once. I'm sorry. And I don't have much storage on my phone. I have to probably go on my Snapchat. This is too long. And then January 2nd, I was making me and my fiance dinner, and it was so cold that night. We don't have heat in the house. So I was so cold. So and I have Raynaud's. So me being up there that haven't eaten all day, haven't eaten at all that day. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I wasn't hungry. I felt like I wasn't hungry that day. That entire day I wasn't hungry, so I didn't eat at all that entire day. And it was night. It was 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock at night when I was making dinner. So I was super cold, just standing there in the kitchen making food. I was bundled up. I was in a hoodie and everything, and then I was still cold. You breathe and you can still feel you can still see your breath, that's how cold it is in the house. So I want to say it was due to not eating that entire day, Second of all, I was freezing. My Raynaud's was kicking in. It was kicking my butt. So I was down on the ground, feel like I was going to pass out. But passing out is a side effect of Nexplanon, but I haven't been feeling it a lot like I was with Depot. Depot, I was always wanting to, like, I always felt like I was passing out. I was always lightheaded, always dizzy, always highly nauseous and migraines. Like that was always a constant daily thing with Depot. Nexplanon, I haven't experienced that bad of stuff yet. I don't want to say yet because I don't want to put it out and be like, oh, that's, you know, what's going to happen. We speak positive and manifest positive things out in the world, and positive things, good things will happen. No negativity. We don't do negativity here. So I was almost about ready to pass out. I had diarrhea twice that day, January 2nd of 2024, technically. January 2nd, 2024. I had diarrhea twice that day. That later that night when I was getting ready to pass out and stuff, after I started feeling a little better, I could get up and go to the bathroom. I had diarrhea. And that was like probably around like 9 p.m. at that time, I think. And then at 11:35 p.m. that same day, that same night, I had diarrhea again. And then January 4th, 2024, in the evening, I had a slight headache on the left side, so like above my eyebrow. Usually about right here is when I have slight headaches on the left. And then January, like I had that slight headache all day. Same with the right side headache. I had that all day and into the next day. January 5th, I still had a slight headache on the left. I still had a slight headache the next day, all day. And then I think later that late afternoon into the evening, I think that's when my slight headache stopped. It finally stopped. It went away because I don't remember it being like that intense like it was with Depot, like headaches. So that is so far what I've been experiencing. And also, that was the other thing. Also, I've been dealing with itchiness, especially during the healing process of my arm, of where they injected it. Like my whole entire left arm was very itchy, and it felt like the whole time you were in like what's it called, tattoo healing process, where it itches so freaking bad, but you cannot touch it because you'll ruin it. I almost said tit-tat. Tit-tat. You're gonna ruin the tit-tat. You ruin the tattoo. I almost said tic-tac that time. You will ruin the tattoo if you itch it and get it infected and everything. So I was not allowed to touch this because I had to wait till the hole where they injected to be fully healed. And I had to wash it with soap and water, like a tattoo. Had to wash it like soap and water that same day that I got it, and then like every day until it healed up. And I had to put a Band-Aid and Neosporin on it and to rub it in to heal it, but with clean hands. So I had to do that so it wouldn't get infected, because that would cause way more issues. We're avoiding all issues this year of 2024. We're not about to do that like I did with Depot. We are not gonna do that. So I was dealing with all that, and whole left arm was itchy, including like right there where they injected and all. The itchiness stopped after it finally fully healed. So it was all itchy. Found out the reason why my armpits was itchy was because I was allergic to the deodorant that I was using. Because I found the white deodorant of Old Spice, found white deodorant, and neither me or my fiance can do white deodorant. Like the white, this is blue, this is his. This is his. He hates sharing deodorant, but I don't have deodorant, so I have to use his, which I feel bad because this is the only deodorant we have. It's his, but I have to use it sometimes because I need it. So my fiance could not use the white stick deodorant. I could not use it either. The reason why my armpits was on fire and it itchy so freaking bad was not due to because of the Nexplanon, which I thought. It was due to the deodorant, because once I stopped using that deodorant, my armpits were perfectly fine. There's nothing else going wrong with my armpits. They stopped itching. They stopped feeling like they were on fire. They literally felt like they were on fire. So I stopped using it. Found out that's the reason why my armpits was on fire and itchy so bad. Because I was allergic to that deodorant. I can't do that. I can only do the blue stick. Me and my fiance can only do blue stick. So, he has this deodorant. This is his, and this is what I've been using for now. I feel bad for using other people's stuff because I rather have my own stuff. So does he, and I can't do nothing about it. So it wasn't due. My armpits was on fire. Not allergic reaction to the Nexplanon. Not an allergic reaction. It was allergic reaction to the deodorant I was using. So I'm thankfully for that. My armpit was scratchy and itchy because of the sharp hairs I had. For some reason, after I shaved, they grew in like really quick. And I'm like, why does it feel like a razor burn? Like someone's taking a razor and like scraping the couple layers of skin off my armpit because I had sharp hairs growing in my armpit. So then I shaved and I was perfectly fine. And thankfully that wasn't due to the Nexplanon, thank goodness. So those are the other issues I was dealing with, but it was not due to Nexplanon. Thankfully, thank you, Jesus. So yeah. Oh, the other thing, everyone said that Nexplanon is the worst pain level, the worst pain you have on the birth control scale, that all the birth controls, with all the other birth control, Nexplanon's the worst pain. Come on now. Come on now. In my experience, Depot was the worst pain because the shot is a thicker needle, way thicker needle, and I want to believe it's shorter than Nexplanon, but I'm not sure. I want to say it's longer than Nexplanon, but I'm not sure. But Depot shot needle was a lot thicker than Nexplanon. Nexplanon is like literally like a toothpick. Literally a toothpick, skinny, how skinny it is, and it's that long. That's how long it is from this to my fingertips, from the inside. That's how long my Nexplanon is. Not that long. It is not that long. It didn't hurt at all. They used numbing cream for it when she injected it, before she injected it, numbing cream and all that. It did not hurt at all. The next day, yeah, it was sore. Like I said in my other video, it was very sore. Very, very sore. And it hurt so bad when I bumped it by accident or whatever. Or if I accidentally laid on it to sleep, it hurt. And it hurt. But after that day, after that first day of fully having it in and everything, it hasn't been hurting. It has not been hurting. The only thing I've been having problems with is like right where, see my armpit is here? Like this part, like right here, up higher, is like really sore, very sore. And I had a panic attack the other night because I went to my fiance crying and bawling my eyes out, panic attack, could not breathe because I was so sore here, so sore. And I felt my rod. I had my hoodie on, so I could not see where I was feeling, like where my hand was. All I was feeling was where the soreness was. And then I was freaking out because my brain couldn't process how low my hand was and how inward my hand. See, my rod's right here. That's where my hand was. I was freaking out because where the soreness is up here, I felt the rod as I was down here. My brain was feeling the rod up here and freaking out of where, that's not where the rod's supposed to be because it's way high up, and that's where, no wonder why I'm having really sore spot there. But that's not what happened. Thank Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. So thankfully the rod did not move because I'm always scared the rod's gonna move. The rod's gonna move. It's gonna not be in the same spot where it should be. That's why I'm like kind of hesitant of wanting to work out my arms with the medicine ball here at home. I did get approved by my doctor that I can do that. I am allowed to do that, and I'm allowed to throw with my left arm again for disc golfing, because there for a while I was doing with my right, throwing with my right, but I did get approved. I'm allowed to throw with my Nexplanon arm for disc golfing and working out my arms with medicine ball after it finally fully healed for 2 weeks. So after that, I can finally start working out my arms, and I will do a video on how I work out and stuff. I'm not a professional. I am just beginning. This is what my fiance taught me and everything, so I will do a video on how I work out my arms. I need to because my arms are getting a lot skinnier. a lot skinnier, and it's scaring me, and I'm getting insecure about it. So I want to be strong. I don't want to be those little Twinkie stick pole that snaps in half. I want to be able to self-defend myself, to be able to stay strong and like be healthy strong. And you know, I don't know, I just like to be strong. So as one of my insecurities is my arms are so skinny. So I did get approved of that to work out my arms, but I'm scared a little bit still because I'm afraid it's going to move my rod into the muscle or move it somewhere where it's not supposed to be. So that is still a fear, and it will still be a fear until I get it taken out after 3 years or before. You are allowed to get it taken out before the 3 years are up, or you can keep it in the full 3 years, up to you. But if you obviously have any complications with it or allergic reaction or anything that goes wrong, yes, immediately they will take it out. Your doctor's office or back to the emergency room, they will immediately take it out because they, by law, they kind of have to. So it'll be taken out sooner if you do. If not, you can, unless you want to have a choice, you have a choice to take it out. If that's not for you anymore, or you do want to have a baby sooner than you thought, then yes, you are allowed to take it out before the 3 years. But I'm going to keep it in the full 3 years as for now. As for now, I'm keeping mine in for the full 3 years. So the only thing I've been dealing with right now is being sore right up here. So right here, it's really sore, and it's like in a circle. Only specifically in a circle. That's very, very sore up here. So that's the only thing I've been dealing with, and it's not like it's bearable. It's not like I have to take gulps of ibuprofen and all that painkillers to make it stop hurting. Like, it's not that bad. So everybody said Nexplanon's like the worst pain, but it's not. I'm just fine. Like, I'm perfectly fine. The first day after, like I said, was the worst pain ever, but after that first day of having it fully in, I haven't been feeling any pain. So I haven't been, it's all been just a little bit of soreness, but it's not like I have to take ibuprofen or continue to take painkillers or not, because it's bearable. It's not like that bad, like, honestly. So if I were you, so far I'm doing great on Nexplanon. If I were you, I would get Nexplanon. I refuse to get Depot. I refuse to allow to have other women try Depot. I wish they would take Depot off for birth control. I wish they would take it off as an option, because Depot, there's a lot of girls out there that has dealt with way more serious life-threatening situations with Depot than I have, and I feel so bad for them. So yeah, Depot has to be the worst birth control pain that I've ever dealt with. Obviously, birth control pills, you take it orally, so there should not be no pain. And Nexplanon was only from day 1 and day 2. That was it. The rest, I'm just dealing with a little soreness, like I said, here on the top. And that's not even where my rod is. My rod is right here. And I'm feeling sore right here. So other than that, it's all bearable. It did not hurt. In my opinion, Nexplanon is not bad of pain tolerance. If it doesn't, I haven't felt any severe pain. So yeah, that's about it. I think that's it. Nothing else really to say. So yeah, that's about it. So hope you guys like this video, and comment down below if you've ever had a Depot experience or a Nexplanon experience or any kind of birth control experience. Comment down below if you have any questions, anything. I'll try my best to my knowledge to help you out. And this is a safe place, and I want all of us women to work together, and we are in this together, and we work together. And I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.